This is The Wire for 2100 Zulu, November 27th, 2024. Precedence is routine. Information cutoff is 2000. Bottom line up front. Wartime preparations continue throughout Europe. The United States plans next aid package for Ukraine. Beginning with international events. In Europe, throughout the continent, talks have continued among many nations regarding defense spending. German and French defense officials have engaged in many discussions regarding how to keep the Ukraine Defense Contact Group, or UDCG, relevant and in place once Trump becomes president. The UDCG is the formal name for the NATO-led coalition of nations that are involved in supporting Ukraine. Since the American election, most high-ranking coalition members have started to reassess funding allocations for the war effort, along with their own national budgetary considerations. In the Middle East, yesterday evening, the White House announced that a ceasefire agreement had been reached between Israel and Hezbollah, which allegedly will result in a cessation of hostilities in Lebanon. Analysts comment. Immediately after the announcement, Israeli forces reportedly conducted airstrikes in a few suburbs of Beirut. It's not clear as to if this was a direct violation of their own ceasefire, or last-minute targeting before the ceasefire went into effect. Regardless, in the hours since the ceasefire went into effect, it appears to be holding for now. However, due to the intensity of this conflict, nothing remains certain. The conflict in Gaza and the West Bank largely continues as before, with varying levels of intensity along both fronts. On the home front, in Washington, D.C., the White House has requested Congress to authorize another $24 billion in financial aid to Ukraine. Analyst comments for this wire. Continuing the trend of unnamed sources being one of the only barometers for the Biden regime's plans regarding the Ukrainian war, this morning ABC claimed that the White House is privately requesting Ukraine to lower their conscription age to 18 from 25. For obvious reasons, this cannot be independently confirmed. However, this possibility is unlikely to matter much in the grand scheme of the war. Ukraine has already conscripted most people eligible for national service regardless of age, and a great many that aren't fit for duty as well. Concerning the financial aspect of the war, more pushes for funding are to be expected over the next few weeks. This concludes The Wire for 2100 Zulu, November 27th, 2024.